Record. And happy Wednesday to all of you. Let's have this one and a two and a three and a four, baby releves. One and a two and a three and a four, toddler releves. Gong and a two and a three and a four, a full releve roll through. Put about four good and two and a three and a four, back and the six into your second. Triple and two and a three and a four, baby releves. Two demis and two toddlers instead of three babies. One grand plie and a three and a four, one full releve roll through to the bar, away from the bar, into your fifth. Let's do something about strengthening these leg muscles. One and a two and a three and a four, three plies, releves, one and a two, one, two, three, four, two half releves, one grand plie, one reverse roll through, a circular port de bras. Then find your balance in that fifth position, and there we are. And here we go. And super small, just push your toes into the floor. And two, make sure your heels stay completely in line. Heels down, two demis, careful not to move your elbows. And two. A little bit higher, but not all the way. Two. And one more. Grand release. Reverse roll through all the way through the extent of your arch. Bend your knees, heels down and forward, port de bras. And just push down, 10 toes. A little bit further. Feel your elbows and your knees sideways. And port de bras. Close your fists. And find your balance in that fifth. Feel your shoulders down, elbows up, little fingers up. Long back, long stomach. And other side. And feel like your feet are rubbing together from your back foot. And relax when you're ready. Okay. Let's go heel and in and out and half point and in and out and full point plie. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and full point plie and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Front and toes and plie and side and toes and 7 and 8. Heel, turn in, turn out, stretch, half point, turn in, turn out, point your toes, close with plie. Did it to the side and to the front, back toes twice, side toes twice. Let's roll through in first position. And here, that's it, right. Here we go. side, please. And make sure your standing leg is actively pushing down into the floor. Let's go side and the front and the side and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side. Side and the back and the side and the side and the side and the front and the back and the side. Front and the side and the back and the side and the front and the side and the back and the side. 8 and the 7 and the 6 and the 5. 4 and the 3 and the 2, side inside front, side inside side, side inside back, one front, one side inside back, careful there, side inside side, side and the front and the back and the side. Start inside outside side, inside back outside side, twice. 7 and the 8, 8 and the 7 and the 6 and the 5, 4 and the 3 and the 2, soutenu, 1. That's it. So it starts to the side, careful. Side, inside, front, side, inside, side inside, back, one outside front, one outside side. Reverse that. Then dyslexia speaks. Inside, front, outside, side, inside, back, outside, side, one more time. 8, well 7, and soutenu to the other side. Yes, Gregg, I see a big head.
Front side, back side twice at the end before they.
Yes, front side, back side twice. You're absolutely correct.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And here we go. And 1, and 2, 3. Inside front, there we go. Twice, and the 8, and the 7. Jane, you're in somewhat of a delay there. And 5, so don't be worried about not being together with Gregg. And 1, and the 2. Side and side. Side and inside back. And side. Inside back, side, inside side, side, inside front, back and side. guess we need to have this one more time in fifth. What do you say? Let's see if that works. Side and the front and the side and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side. Yeah, it works like a charm. And the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8.
Oh,
And we have to start back and the side and the front and the side and the back and the side and the front and the side. Let's go encore and 2 and the 3 and the 4. Plié, relevé, other side. So there are only 4 encore there in the end. Same scheme. Everything to the side changes even when you change your legs to the side. And back and the side, that's it. Now dyslexia speaking again, however we are starting to the back because that is where our inside foot finishes up. Back and the side and the front and the side twice. And 4 encore. 2, 3, plié. A beautiful civilized soutenu to the other side. Okay. And here we go, destination fifth. Remember to move your arms from your fingertips, not your wrists or elbows. Here we go. Yes. Hold on. And fifth and fifth and fifth and fifth.
I didn't expect that. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, life would be nothing without little surprises along the way. Here we go. Destination fifth. 1 and 2. To the other side. Side and front. Side, side. Side, back. Front, side. That's it. Careful fingertips, not elbows. And relax. Yeah, careful, Jane. Fifth, 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 fifth. If you even think about opening your leg, this combination is going to be a challenge. Yeah, so try not to cheat your tendus. And fifth, and fifth. All right. One and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 3 to the back and 1 to the side, inside balanceur and 4, balanceur and 3 and 5th, 5th and 5th and 5th and 5th, balanceur and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and close. Back and back and back and side, 3 balanceurs. Front and front and front and side, 3 balanceurs. Balanceur 2 and 3 close 5th and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Balanceur 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Plié soutenu, other side. 3 front, 1 side, 3 inside balanceurs. Reverse that. 3 back, 1 side, 3 inside balanceurs. Outside start with 3 balanceurs, close 5th front, continue encore. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 6 balanceurs and 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, close 5th. Ready to go from the back. Are we good? Of course, with the appropriate arms and everything, keep them in second for your balanceurs. And once again, it is not slow. All right, Here we go, just destination fifth, 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 and fifth, 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 first. Fifth, 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 first. First. Fifth, 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 first. That's it. Hold on a second. Well, at least we were on the same page. 1, 2, 3 to the side, inside balance. Very careful there with that leg change. 3 back, 1 side. Okay, here we go. Let's have to reverse. And still take our soutenus to go to the left. And 1 and 2 and 3. Balance was cross. Balance was outside. 1, 2, 3, close fifth, en croix. Close behind and 1. 1, 2, 3. Outside, balance was cross, en croix. Quite careful, the en croix from the back should have started from the back in your reverse. Then it would have worked out with your balançoise. 1 balançoise too many in your infinite generosity. Okay. One and the 2 and the 3 and coupe and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and coupe and the 1 and the 2 and the 3, 4 and the 5 and the 6, whatever that is. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Inside coupe relevé. Close your fifth. So no passe yet. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7, 7 and 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Inside coupe, squeeze. Close fifth, soutenu. Other side. And make sure you're finding your balance in coupe today, not in passe up there. First, fifth, coupe change. First, fifth, coupe change. Inside coupe, 7 to first. Well, 6 to first, 1 to fifth. Start over. First, fifth, coupe. First, fifth, coupe. Inside coupe balance. First time is coupe front. Second time is coupe back. Okay. And here we go. And 1. In and down. And 1, 2, 3, coupe. Inside coupe front. Close your fifth. 1. Soutenu other side. Here we go. Super tight fifths. Inside coupe balance and 1. Okay. I let your future self fight that out with yourself, Jane. Okay. Let's go 1 and a fifth and a 2 and a fifth and passé. Tant lié, rons and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8, again front to your fifth and back to your fifth, passé. Stay, port de barre forward and 2 and a 3 to the bar. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, brush back and the fifth, front and the fifth, from that fifth position relatively, pick up your passé, 2 temps liés, 8 ronds, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, start over back and the fifth, front and the fifth, pick up your passé, open it into our port de barre back as we've been doing this week, and away from the bar before your parallel stretch. Plie front, close fifth, plie back, close fifth, passé, 2 temps liés sideways, 8 ronds. Start over, front plie, back plie, passé, open it to the front for your port de bras, and take your port de bras to the side right afterward. Ready for your reverse. Okay. And here we go. Center open. Fifth. And turn soft plie, heels forward in your plies. From that high releve, squeeze coupe passé into your 2 temps liés sideways. Your arms feel that resistance in your elbow when you take your port de barre. Standing side to it and melt into your port de barre. That's it. Demi long to the side, long waist to the bar. Brush back, feel it square between the shoulders, and jump. Sideways. And over. Again, feel resistance in your elbow, especially when you take your arm down. And over. to the other side, please. And on croix and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, coupé, plié, temps relevé, close, open à la seconde, back and the side and the front and the side, coupé, plié, temps relevé, open à la seconde, double side, double front as we did yesterday, and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, plié, fouilleté, tombé, step back, tombé, step back for your inside balance, close, heels down, you're ready to reverse it on the left. Back and the side and the front and the side, coupé back, plié, temps relevé, en dedans, front and the side and the back and the side, coupé, plié, temps relevé, en dehors, double side, double back, double side, double front, twice. 7 and the 8, plié, fouilleté, tombé, piqué, tiny 45-degree balance, close. We'll take the left after. En croix, temps relevé en dehors, open à la seconde par terre. Reverse that, temps relevé en dedans. Double side and front, double side and back, double side and front, double side and back. Plié, fouilleté on the or tombé step into your piqué. Feel your balance for a second, close your fifth. You're ready to reverse. En croitant, relevé en dedans. En croitant, relevé en dehors. Double side, back side, front, twice. Plié, fouilleté. On the down this time, tombé right out of it. Then piqué forward into, no. Piqué into arabesque, we are reversing it. After you fouilleté, tombé back, no step forward. Into your piqué arabesque.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make an attempt to move our heads almost aggressively in these encores. And let's make another attempt to neither hesitate nor worry about these temps relevés. Okay, here we go. And that's it. Close one. Piqué arabesque. Stay. And relax when you're ready. Bottom heel forward. Careful. Jane, don't forget your arm together with your temps relevé there. In for your last on the or, I believe it was. Yeah, close to first with your coupe.
Way too close here.
Well, that is of course also an issue. But we're self-correcting, that's good. However, it was 3 out of 4 temps relevés, pretty good. So let's make sure the encore starts to the side, the doubles, not to the front. Just saying. This way you also can figure out which leg will go into your fouilleté in the end. Yes, correct. Tombé back. Now piqué. There we go. Exactly. Okay. Let's do the other side. Oh, careful. Attach your coupe to your ankle. Yeah, feel your little toe on your ankle for these temps relevés. Don't just let them go somewhere. Okay. Here we are. Let's go fondue to the front and fondue to the side through your fifth to double up the front. Fondu to the side and fondu to the back. Inside développé effacé front. Fondu to the back and fondu to the side. Développé écarté back. Close fifth. Attitude 45. Stretch. Close to reverse. Fondu to the back. Fondu to the side. Développé outside arabesque. Fondu to the side and fondu to the front. Développé inside arabesque. Fondu to the front and fondu to the side. Développé écarté front. Coupé attitude. Feel yourself. Stretch. Close. Done. So fondus go front side, then side back, then back side. Développés go outside front, écarté back the first time. Outside arabesque, inside arabesque, écarté front the second time.
The third développé is an écarté back.
Yes, correct, the first time.
First time. Mm-hmm.
Yes, then close fifth back for your inside attitude balance in the front. Yes, Gregg.
Front side. Front side and then outside front and then side back, inside front.
Yes, and now back side.
What?
Reverse your fondu pattern, back side. Through fifth position, front
Here's the
to écarté. Yeah, correct.
Okay. All right.
All right. And here we go. Careful not to drop knees or elbows in fondus or développés. And down. And keep your knees and elbows. Close fifth and développé front. Push down into the floor in your standing up. And close your fifth. Front, feel that strong back, slight camber in your shoulders. Fondu back. And fondu side. Close fifth, écarté back. Plié coupé one. Close a little bit ahead of time if you like, or not. Give yourself a nice deep juicy demi-plie. Deep breath. One. Try to release your muscles in these plies. And release. Relax your shoulders a tad for your arabesque to not be restricted. Feel your counter shoulder again. Now it's the other one. Close behind. Push your heel forward with your passe. Stretch it for a second. This is a long one. Jane, careful when you're allongé.
Yeah.
Make sure your shoulders press down rather than slightly, ever so slightly, riding upward. Okay. Yeah, once again, treat your forme du pliés as a stretch and a release of your muscles instead of everything being like this the entire time. Okay. Here we go. Left side, please. Use your standing leg. There. Close fifth front. Now change with your to écarté back. Make sure you really lean into your écarté. There we go. And one. Open your chest. Strong back. This is an FSA as well. Even shoulders. Dénuplie. Breathe with your fingers. And again, lean away from your leg into that écarté. Easy chest and shoulders, however controlled. And finish. Okay. One and a two, three and a four, five and a six plié. Back and a two, three and a four, five and a six plié. Side and a two, three and a four, five and a six and a seven and eight. Why not 1.5? Close fit. Cloche, cloche, cloche. Stretch, close. One and a two, three and a four, five and a six plié, so it doesn't reverse. Back and a two, three and a four, five and a six plié. Side and a two and a three and a four. There's one more. Don't think about it, just do it. Close fifth front, back and the front, close. I think.
Well, does the second side start from the back then?
No, it starts from the front.
Well, shouldn't the cloche start from the front then if there are only three?
There are four, I think.
Oh.
Back and the front and the back and the front and the close, I think. Because I really like you to close your your coupe in fifth position. Back. Front, yes.
Front.
So keep it where it is and put it where it already is. Okay. And here we go. Take it from your toes. Easy long waist. Plie nice and juicy and for a nice stretch before we come to the center, but not yet. Here's a little something for coordination and stuff. tendu side and coupé and the side and coupé, tendu front and coupé, tendu back. And the side and coupé and the side and coupé tendu front and coupé, tendu back. Third time, side and coupé and the side and coupé tendu front, coupé tendu back. Pas de basque 2 and the 3 and the 4, one floaty turn and coupé. You're ready for the other side. Side coupé, inside coupé, change tendu, same leg coupé, the other tendu. 3 times. Always the opposite arm goes to first. 1 and the 2 and the 3. Oh, what am I doing here? 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Inside coupé tendu front, outside coupé tendu back. So only change your arms when you change your legs. 3 times. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Careful with that one. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Yeah, this is all. Pas de basque 2 and the 3 and the 4, floaty coupé turn, close your fifth. No, correct, same leg the first time. The first 2 coupés are the same leg. 2 and the 3 and the 4. Now switch leg, switch leg. Switch tendu front, switch your arms again, tendu front. Same leg goes to the coupé now, so you can switch for your tendu back. Coupé, tendu back, that's it. That is why we do it 3 times, so you can get used. And no, same leg 3 times, great. Same leg 3 times. One more time. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 3 times. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4. Switch tendu, don't switch tendu. Pas de basque 2 and the 3 and the 4. Coupé pirouette, close fifth back. Ready for the other side. Are we good to give this a mark?
Okay.
Okay, let's do this tempo. And. Good luck with that one. I would not recommend to pick up your knees for your coupés. Just squeeze your toes. Okay. And here we go. And but let's not forget that last arm there. And one. Don't switch. Switch. There we go. One. That's it. Switch. Don't switch. Yep. Clear. One. Careful, do not pick up your knees. Not even for that last pirouette. Yep. Careful, make sure you close the same fifth each time. Not a little open, a little close, a little this, a little that. Make sure your fingertips work together with your toes. This is a real terrible coordination exercise. Are we good to do this one more time?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Try to be, the music is relatively slow. Try to hit your positions a little bit quicker so you have one split second to think about how it ties together with the next thing. Okay, here we go. There we go, Jane. Getting that. Switch. Careful, take your time with that turn. That's it. Now no shoulders, no elbows. There we go. And finish. Okay. That was better. I'm going to spare you the progression.
I want you to do that with your kids and let us know how that works.
I did yesterday. And the progression was every other coupe was a turn.
Oh,
It was very
Forget I said anything.
It was very entertaining. Okay. Yeah, the one person to do that would be me. But they're used to that by now. Oh, here's the other one I did. Just as a little preface. Chassis and close and the chassis and close, put about forward and 6 and the 7 and the 8. We talked about leg strengths today. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Oh, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, come way back and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Here's the dare. How long do you dare holding on to that cumbre before you take your arrest? Oh, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. How long do you dare holding on to your cumbre? 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Oh, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2, 8. Passé, tendu, close. Chassé and close, port de bras. You have all 8 counts. You do not have to hike up that leg for 8 counts. I like you to have time to feel when your body actually tells you how and when to get out of your port de bras together with your leg. We're going to the back, we're going to the side. We have a circular port de bras into a fourth, a nice calm floaty pirouette into tendu back. Are we going to give this a mark?
Okay.
All right. I'm even going to strip for this one. Okay. Here we go. You can just turn your hand close if you don't want to hold it that long, but I really like you to feel that you have time. Especially when you have time in that corner. And you can have a plie if you like. Let's have a paddle basket. Let's have one more. So really try to take your time, see if you can feel that point where your upper body needs to join your leg. What is even more important, start with a half point, squeeze your coupe before doing anything else. Okay. Let's be adventurous. And here we go. And just hang out down there. Carefully. Remember, everything needs to come forward with you. Keep trying. And don't forget to breathe, it's a long one. Feel your standing side, that's all you need. Into your fifth, Padabask. Circular port around. Only or two tommies. That's it. One more. Yes, Gregg. Yes, Jane. And tommy forward to finish. All right. Catch your breath. Yeah, Gregg, in the end, there's an autotomy forward too. So you're doing literally twice the same thing. Would you believe me if I told you that your shoulders are moving too soon?
Yeah.
And that actually does not help you. So on the left, I'm daring you, and we only will do it once. I'll dare you. Can you keep your shoulders at least one count longer in the absolute bottom of your vertebra before you adjust? However, that requires that you feel your standing leg pushing into the floor like crazy and your opposite arm helping you to balance yourself out, especially out of the cambray. We do want to be careful, and I think that this is sin Jane you are slightly committing. There is a difference between cambray back here and cambray back here. Now from this place, obviously there is no way to take that couping. Yeah, so feel like you're having a corset on and your cambray literally just goes up and over above your waist. And it's just done from your rib cage.
Alex, is that something I always do when I cambray back, or I was doing it then to compensate?
You were doing it then.
Okay.
And you might be doing it slightly under bar, but I don't see it. This is one of these exercises you cannot hide hide any sin. It just poof amplifies everything. So really see if you can feel your center and keep your center stable while you're doing all of these vertebrae, right? But you lift up in your stomach as well while feeling your counter shoulder, so you don't knock yourself over when you pick up that foot. Are we somewhat recovered? Are we good to dive into another adventure on the other side? All right. Here we go. No perfection required. Struggle is welcome. And try to take it from the most impossible of all places. And close. Very valid struggle. Worthy quest. Let's move on to something more pleasant, shall we? That's a toughie. pas de basque, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 soutenu, balancez, balancez, chassez, pliez, pirouette to your 4th, close your 5th, forward and back and side. Pas de basque, 2 and pliez and soutenu, chassez forward. Yes, chassez forward, pliez, pirouette to your 4th. Hold on, I'm forgetting something here. Two balances, of course. Pas de basque, 2 and 3 and soutenu, balancez, balancez, chassez, pliez, pirouette to your 4th. Balancez forward, balancez back, balancez side, ready to fall right into your next pas de basque. Pas de basque soutenu, balancez, balancez, chassez 4th. Pirouette on the auto 4th. Balancez forward. Balancez back. Balancez side. Ready to step right into your next pas de basque. I'm not even sure if there's time for that B+. The music is relatively speedy. However, the combination itself is not where it matters. Are you okay, Jane? I see a very concerned expression.
No, I'm okay.
Okay, good. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
All right. There's time for me, guys. 1, 2, 3. Am I getting a look there from Portland?
I think there's just more time at the end than
Yes, there is.
I think.
Yeah. There's actually a moment to rest and breathe before you go to the left. The only tricky thing is from your B+, you have to bring that back through for your pas de basque. Just as a little alert. And how about already starting it with your B+, with your right foot in the back.
So it's just going
Yep. Without much ado, through first to plie front. Little choreographic license here. Okay. And here we go. And a pas de basque and 2. Okay, almost there, almost in the music. Yeah, if you hesitate a little bit too much before and after the pirouettes, then there's literally only time to go forward, back, side, and fall straight into your pas de basque, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, a little bit less hesitation before the turn is always a good idea. Remember that the greatest enemies for pirouettes are ambition, worry, and too much force. Are we good to try this one more time? Let's start it on the left. What do you say? And here we go. Easy elbows throughout. More fingertips, less elbows. Yes, you could have gone again, Jane. You don't necessarily have to stop. Okay. First and the first and the first and the fifth, échappé close and the échappé close, fifth and the fifth tendu, plié, en dedans in coupé close. First and the two and the three close fifth, second close fifth, two changements tendus, plié, en dedans close fifth. That's all it needs to be. First, fifth, second, fifth, tendu. Only pratfall would be closing the wrong fifth after your first, so close fifth front. So you're not finishing up on the wrong leg. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Fifth, tendu, plié, go, 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 go. One. That's it. Okay. And here we go. Light toes. And relax for a second. Yeah, quick, careful what you do with your rib cage, especially on the left side. On the right side, sorry, my bad. The first one to the left was actually very nice. But be careful, just lengthen, yeah, a little tiny bit better. And you have force for about 120 of them. Even a little less would be good. And remember to drive it from your standing leg here. Okay. Let's start with our right foot back. Plié, plié, glissade, assemblée. Plié, plié, glissade, assemblée. Assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, stretch your knees. Assemblée, glissade. One changement to get the left foot into the back. Plié, plié, glissade, assemblée, plié, plié. Open your arms with your glissade, close with your assemblée. Start with assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, changement. Oh, hold on. 1 and the 2 and the 3, assemblée, and the 1 and the 2 and the 3, assemblée, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Well, there we are, no changement. 1 and the 2 and the 3, assemblée, 1 and the 2 and the 3, assemblée. Start with assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Stretch your knees. Assemblée, stretch, that's all it is. So none of these glissades change. But let's not forget these pliés before your first glissade assemblée, Gregg. 2 pliés, then glissade assemblée. That was the only thing I saw wrong in your mark. 1 and the 2 and the 3, and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 1. Are we good to mark this?
Okay.
All right. Let's have a nice one. Right. All right. Try to keep your glissade springy and modestly small below your hips. See if you can open your arms with each glissade. And here we go. And the one. That was it. That wasn't it. Oh, 1, 2. Second. Almost. Yeah, not just leaving them there, but assemblée does close. So your arms and your legs do exactly the same thing, hopefully. There was one good one there, Gregg. Somewhere in the middle.
I had one good one.
You had 2 good ones, I think. So if this were a competition, you might just get the golden star. How about starting that on the other side one more time before we say goodbye for today? And here we go. Left foot back. All right. And relax, right? All right. I'm not gonna sue you for that. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will be seeing you tomorrow. Yes.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.